Okay, that's lame. It's starting a new recording. You know, another thing, other than the other recordings, I'll just post them all. I fucking don't care. Obviously, I'm emotional. I had no ability to edit that out. Anyway, another thing that bothers me, a lot of people around me want to make it my fault. Not the big stuff, not the stuff that I'm really trying to talk about in this thread or whatever the hell you want to call it. No. That stuff, us, spending over 50% of our budget on something I say is wrong and criticizing what we spend less than 1%. Let me come back to that thought for just a second in this little recording. Here's how I feel about it. How about we increase the agricultural budget to 2%, double or triple the food stamps that we make available, and we ignore the corruption of whatever kind going on in food stamps. Oh, and here's why I don't give a good GD about any corruption in the food stamps, honey. It's real simple. When you look at what we're spending 50% of our budget on, and you criticize it or get critical of it or use your critical thinking upon, you will uncover a level of corruption that you're going to be kind of like saying to yourself, so they possibly did kill John Fitzgerald Kennedy, president? Maybe? Anyway, but no, I'm not making that accusation. No. You might. It might be you. You might say that. Maybe. Nah. I don't even know why the thought occurred to me. But, yeah. When you have a situation where the corruption might appear that extreme, and you say to yourself, I'm going to attack something that takes less than 1% of the national budget because it's corrupt, and the kind of corruption it is other people trying to help other people, provide them with food, and that's the level of corruption basically there. Yes, I'm aware of people trying to get money for their food stamps. Gee, I wonder why they're trying to get money. Could it be maybe that they don't have enough? Maybe they're the people that make everything keep running and they're the trod upon by you? Maybe? No. Can't be. Couldn't be that way. No. They're just sons of bitches and assholes that are trying to take advantage and get ahead, really, really far ahead, too, with vast sums of money that they're exchanging their food stamps for. Yeah. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Don't. I'm actually going to start pissing back on you. And I ain't going to tell you it's raining. I'm going to tell you, hey, by the way, I'm pissing on you. And if you try to kick me in the balls, I'm going to break your neck. Metaphorically speaking. And I'm really, really tired of you telling me these lies. And you're going to stop. Because if you're not going to stop, I'm going to actually learn how to edit, present accurately what you've said, and then I'm going to present evidence as to the contrary. Okay. Now, let's see. Where do I go with that? By the way, my friend is just furious at me. Evidently, he's tried to get a hold of me 47 times. Well, for one thing, I don't know if the volume was on, and I don't really care. I hope the volume is recording right now, but, I don't get technology. He knows this, and yet he still persists that I should figure it out. Well, you know what? There's other things at work that are way more important than whether or not I can get another car, because my 2 cars are so ruined by a system on automobile sales that is corrupt. Corruption. Oh no. Should we, maybe, should we cut the budget of the automobile industry? Oh no. No, let's cut food stamps. Because, that's really where we need to go. We need to cut social welfare, because the people that are within social welfare only keep everything running. That's fine. Yeah, let's do that. You don't think they keep everything running? Really? Ignacio, your gardener that makes your lawn look so immaculate, who is an illegal, and he goes away, and you have, you don't want me to do, I've done I've been a landscaper. I've done landscaping. It was when I was a lot more healthy than I am now, but I've done it. You don't want me doing it. You want Ignacio doing it, stupid idiot. Okay? He's better at it than I am, because he knows how to take care of your stupid frickin' 15 acres. No, you don't want me doing it. You don't even want me, you definitely don't want me doing it right now. But you don't want me doing it even if I get myself back into health. You don't. So, yeah, we're getting up on halfway mark to 10 minutes again on this. But, I don't know. Really, when you think about it, what is indomitable ignorance? And what does it mean to do right by others? Well, indomitable, okay, dominating, okay, dominion over, okay, those are all things that I think a lot of people understand. Maybe, there's quite a few people that don't. So I'm going to say that's when you can take control of something. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. It's not entirely accurate to simplify it that much, but basically when you take dominion over it, you are in control of it. Okay? All right. So then I didn't say dominable ignorance. I didn't. I said indomitable ignorance. Okay, well, what does that mean? Because dominable and dominion and dominating and those things, that's all taking control. Okay. In is like not, dis, non. It's a negative. It means that whatever comes next can't be, doesn't work, or doesn't operate that way, or however. Okay? That's keeping it pretty darn simple for in. So indomitable. Okay, well, you don't have control. Okay, basically. Okay? All right. So, but I said indomitable ignorance. I didn't just say the word indomitable. Okay, so indomitable ignorance. Okay, well, what the hell is an ignorant person, really? What's ignorance? Well, pretty much, ignorance is not being aware of something. Okay? Also keeping it really, really simple. Ignorance is not being aware of something. But I'm going to include the other piece. Ignorance is also not being able to take action. If you are ignorant, you cannot act upon what you don't know. You can't. You don't know about it. How are you to act upon it? You can't. So, okay, you've got indomitable ignorance. That's a term. People are supposed to do right by others. Okay, I'm not talking to those people that are wondering about what do right by others means and that will aid us in not a complete, horrible, catastrophic, horrific, terrible, and sudden end of everything. Did you hear what I said? Okay, well, anyway, do right by others stands a chance in fighting that outcome. The outcome right there, where I said that all that horrific, horrible, catastrophic, sudden end to everything we know. Doing right by others has a very, very good chance of stopping that from happening. Here's a problem, and it's a really, really big problem. There are individuals in our world that have phenomenal amounts of power and terrific amounts of money. These individuals, unfortunately, suffer from a sickness now, that is the term indomitable ignorance. They have it within themselves an inability to figure out or control the fact that they are unable to take action on what they don't know. Now, it's pretty simple, but it's a lot of concept. It's a lot to absorb. And a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell is that? I'm looking at a crazy, crazy ass telling me shit that doesn't make sense. And why does it matter? Well, here, my dear, is why it matters. It matters. Oh my God, I need another fucking cigarette. Oh, and I said the F-bomb. By the way, I don't care. If you edit, I know the camera's all over the place. I apologize. I know that, hey, I have a bad mouth. I do. I tried to explain it in one of these recordings, all of which will be posted, that, hey, I'm like a sailor with Tourette's that had sex with trucker with Tourette's, where Tourette's is the stereotypical Tourette's of saying bad language and not what it really is. And they had a kid, and that kid is me. And the kid that is me has the kind of Tourette's where Tourette's is the bad language, and it's as severe as both the parents, but combined. So it's twice as bad. And the effort I put forth to edit any of the language that I throw down, you ought to send me a substantial amount of money so that I can go eat at a very fancy restaurant here in town. Because I deserve it. I deserve a medal for my effort on that. That said, the concepts that I'm throwing down, indomitable ignorance, back to the do right by others. The do right by others can't be done by somebody who's indomitably ignorant of what that term means. It really isn't rocket science. Yes, it's verbiage. You might have to look that one up. I'm not going to bother. Yes, it's connotative and denotative, and yes, it's complicated in a way, but no, it is not rocket science. It actually is rather simplistic. It is simplistic, really, if you bother to think about it. These individuals are sick. The 0.1% of the economic structure of the United States of America that have over 50% of the wealth, they have so much more wealth. Anyway, that sickness that they suffer of that term, indomitable ignorance, is tragic. Because what it has allowed their mind to process is that everything's A-okay the way it is. And it simply is not. It's what is called not sustainable. It cannot continue long. And it won't. It won't. I told my mom, and I am a mama's boy, and I'm referring to my stepmom in this case. I told my mom, and I always call her mom, I don't call her by her name like some people might, because I feel that she loves me very much. I told her I can't wait to watch it all crash. Because I can't wait. Because I don't have long.